Welcome back. Last week, a host of new state laws took effect, including the Dismantling DEA Departments Act, which prevents local governments from maintaining offices that promote efforts to advance diversity initiatives in the state. As a result, the city of Memphis and Shelby County governments have ended their Minority Women Enterprise programs. Here to talk more about what this means and other issues affecting the county is County Commissioner Brittany Thornton. Commissioner, always glad to have you back here on News Channel 3 at 3. Before we get into that, you just heard what Bobby White from the Greater Memphis Chamber have to say about XAI and health concerns and so forth. What's your take?
You know what, interesting points. I watched the entire interview, and you know, it's just difficult to prioritize monies over my grandmother's health. And so when you have people coming down from Boxtown and they're saying, I have COPD and I've never smoked a cigarette, what is it? You can't just disregard it as nothing. So, you know, on one hand, there's just so many different moving parts. You know, we're told that there are 15 turbines, and then you have image footing that shows that there are more. So, personally, as an elected official, I get lied to every single day. So the things that people say to me, I've learned to just take it with a grain of salt when it comes to power players.
So is it important to continue to challenge and have questions as you do, and many in the people in the community do as well about this?
I mean, the big question is, who wants to play around with their air quality? I mean, that's a huge risk that you take if the things being told to you are not true. So I understand that, you know, the jobs, which I just question because the majority of our students are not on grade level when they graduate. And so at least in MSCS, we see data that's very concerning about proficiency outcomes. And so these are specialized jobs, right? So who are these students that are being prepared for this great industry has always been a question for me. And then I also just know that there's a lot of money being pumped into communities, as quiet as it's kept, from these big financial players. And so it's like you're buying off the people to not be as vocal. It's an interesting dilemma. I think that transparency is just all that the people are asking for, and they definitely deserve that.
When it comes to transparency, when it comes to the DEI initiatives,
Right.
I should say, you were very disappointed about the outcome that the state, when they dismantled that. Why so?
Yeah, naturally. I mean, we've been really shedding a lot of light on this issue here locally. We spend somewhere between 0 and 8% with minority businesses. We're the blackest city per capita in the nation. That's what Memphis is. And so within minority is black. And so the dismantling of these programs is going to have a great economic impact.
Some people might argue, well, this kind of gives us more accountability. What do you say?
Hey, I actually welcome it. I'm going to be honest, because I think that it's time for us to actually care. We had to drag a lot of people into understanding, and so now I think it's going to take a little minute for people to really understand what they lost. But once they lost it, I think that they'll be active to fight for it. And so that's my hope. Is just as more people understand what this means, that they'll be motivated to want to fight and motivated to want to like really advocate for their needs.
Other needs come with a new Shelby County budget, as you well know. Are you pleased with this budget? What can you actually say I can take home to folks in my district that will really benefit them when it comes to maybe addressing poverty, homelessness, providing jobs and other opportunities? You
know, in our next segment, let's talk about how disorganized communities are. So majority of my district does not have a middleman. So I'm representing, you know, 1 to 75,000 plus people, and that's just impossible in this part-time capacity. So it's been something that's fascinated me for a long time. We need neighborhood associations. We need boundary-to-boundary neighborhood associations, and so that's what this plan is going to. I'm talking about the District 10 plan. So we had a great win in District 10.
We had a great win in District 10.
Brought $1.8 million to the district, and I'm just super excited to focus on neighborhoods, small businesses, and young adults.
Yeah. What are some of the other issues that you'd also like to see addressed going forward here?
I mean, right now, I think that we're about to head into some pretty rough times, and I think that we need to get communal fast. We need to rebuild relationships at the family level and neighborhood level. You know, like we are going to need each other to move forward.
Some people will ask, well, was it the right thing maybe not to raise property taxes? And others will argue to say those taxes, even though a lot of people don't want to see them, were needed so others could benefit who need it.
So we have to understand the process. You can't bring a proposal in the final moments of decision making and think that it's just going to be pushed through. You got to have the devil's in the details. And so oftentimes a district like District 10, we get sacrificed, and our people just fall to the wayside because it's hard to reach us. I just said that I have communities that don't even know what neighborhood they live in. I mean, constituents that literally they don't know their neighborhood name. because they're just living in areas but not community. And so if you come with a plan, how can you reach them when they don't even know who they are? And so that's the piece. I just think that we just need to focus on the organizing piece before we talk about the much needed investment. And I'm all for it. I'm just not for throwing monies towards a lack of vision or no plan. And so this budget season, that was the tension for me as, you know, we contemplated the tax increases. And, you know, I'm a Democrat. And so the Republicans, they're often saying, you know, Democrats are fiscally irresponsible. And in that moment, I could just see how that was a sound case being made.
You know what that means? We're going to have you back so we can continue this conversation and others. Commissioner.
Always a pleasure.
Always good to see you. Thank you very much.
Yeah.